Here's the time Peter summoned his inner super soldier.
Thankfully, Q had supplied me with Captain America's shield.
What? No. You can't just become a Marvel character halfway through.
Huh, I see how it is. Well, here's Quagmire channeling his inner king of Atlantis.
Hey, gang, I'm Aquaman. Get back together.
Marvel and DC are no strangers to going toe-to-toe, and today's the day I'm going to be going through the entire history of the show to see which one of those superhero universes has been referenced the most. I'll be scoring each reference with a point, and by the end, we'll see who's got the lion's share of jabs, courtesy of Family Guy, starting with the webbed wonder himself, Spider-Man. In the episode Back to the Woods, Brian is having Stewie make a fake ID of Peter because James Woods has stolen his identity, and he wants to know how quickly Stewie can make it.
As fast as Spider-Man when he gets laid.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. That's never happened to me before. It's just, you're so attractive and it's been a while.
I'm gonna go.
You know, some people say that's good for your hair.
Yeah, thanks.
I guess pretty darn fast then. Spidey might have messed up there, but when it comes to saving Peter's behind, he doesn't let him down. Basically, Peter starts dressing up as a high schooler to get into Meg's school to stop a toad-licking pandemic, and while doing so, kinda likes the kid life, which brings the rebel in him out, and he starts doing all sorts of weird things, like climbing on the roof of a house, and a guy his size is not meant for heights.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Everybody gets one.
I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. Spidey is a hero after all, and it's not only Peter's life he saved on Spooner Street.
Wow. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter.
Apparently everybody gets one.
Bingo.
I fell off a ladder in the summer and sprained my wrist. Where were you then, Spidey? We'll come back to Spider-Man in a little while, but we gotta keep things moving, and it's time to take a look at the Man of Steel. Yeah, no, Superman's one of the greatest superheroes of all time, but he's a bit of a jerk. You guys know Lois Lane, right? Well, in Padre de Familia, we see the new Superman movie, The Broken, where the Man of Steel becomes a dad.
Okay, ready.
Ooh, on second thought, I got something I gotta do back on Krypton.
I thought Krypton was destroyed.
I think we should see other people.
One of Superman's greatest powers is his X-ray vision, as you just saw, but exposing people to the harmful rays can cause, well, cancer, and Clark's guilty of that.
Lois, what's wrong?
Clark, we all have breast cancer. The doctor says it's as if our breasts have been x-rayed 5 hours a day, every day for the last 3 years.
Oh my God, that's terrible. First every woman I've ever known, and now you guys.
I like to think I'd be the better guy and not use my X-ray vision for that stuff, but I ain't no saint. And as we've seen so far, neither is Superman. If anything, he's a murderer.
He's crazy strong, like Superman on a date.
Yeah, I wasn't here, but I heard her scream, so I came flying in and found her like this.
It's weird. Same cause of death as those 3 guys in that local public bathroom.
Unsolvable.
Really took giving brain to another level, am I right? Don't Google that. The Superman we see in films and shows in real life is a stark difference from the Superman on Family Guy. And speaking of stark, I think it's time to put the spotlight on the brilliant super billionaire. Now, I'll preface this by saying Iron Man kind of only has one solo appearance in the entire show. The rest of the time, he's with the Avengers. And of course, we'll be coming on to them later. For now, though, you'll notice Iron Man in the middle of the Griffin house as Peter prepares his cutaways of the week.
All the time, Griffin will be followed by Nick Nolte's handkerchief, followed by Japanese Abe Lincoln, and then Monkey Rabbi. Hey, where's the Monkey Rabbi? Here's your Torah. You'll be here on Tuesday at 9. Check in with Shirley.
If you're wondering why he's dressed as a chef, it's because he's a cross between Iron Man and Iron Chef, apparently. It's not aprons we're interested in, though. It's capes, and there isn't a better cape than the one that belongs to the Caped Crusader, Batman. The first time we properly see a version of Batman of the series is in the episode No Meals on Wheels, where we see Mexican Batman meet up with Mexican Superman.
When you signed the lease, you said there was gonna be like 5 of you living here.
Oh, no, they're not all living here. They're just visiting.
Hey, Mexican Superman, I got the keys made.
Hey, Mexican Batman, get out of here.
I got like 60 keys.
Silencio, jefe aquí, evicción.
I know each country had their own superhero. Does that make the Pope Vatican City's Iron Man? Anyway, back with the Bat. In Season 7, we see that being a superhero isn't exactly how it is in the movies, especially when Commissioner Gordon abuses his power.
Thanks for hearing our pitch, Mr. Chernin.
You realize the only reason I'm taking this meeting is that your wife is a reporter for our news division. You have absolutely no prior credits.
Hey, maybe he's telling you that he's been to the toilet. Or maybe he's got a blockage into signaling to help a turd man. Along with Superman, Aquaman, and a few others, Batman forms the Super Friends group, and let's just say they're running up quite a bill being supers. If only one of them was a secret billionaire.
You owe $4 million in back property taxes.
We fight evil wherever we find it.
Well, that's not going to be enough. Look, you may need to reach out to some wealthy benefactors for financial backing. Do any of you know billionaire Bruce Wayne?
No, none of us do. And he wouldn't want to lend us money anyway.
Never mind the Caped Crusader, more like the complete cheapskate. We're not quite done with Batman. He'll make an appearance down the line like Spidey and Superman. Gotta keep you on your toes. For now, though, as promised, it's time to take a look at the Avengers. We first see the super team in Our Idiot Brian when Stewie compares Brian's brain injury, making him as useless as Black Widow is to the Avengers.
Because right now, you're as useless as Black Widow is to the Avengers.
So, what's your superpower?
Kicking.
Oh, right, because none of us can kick. Hey, which one of you guys can kick? Hulk, stop being nice.
Sorry.
I hate to say it, but they got a point. The next time we see the team is when Peter's watching them on the box and Captain America's real life bleeds into a secret one.
Captain America, we have to get ready for the big fight with the other heroes. Who do we have on our side?
Well, Hawkeye, we've got you, Scarlet Witch, the Falcon, and, of course, Randy.
Who's Randy?
You know Randy, lives in my guest house. We've been friends since college. He's my pal. He's the guy I went to Paris with.
You are such a coward.
Randy!
The super team doesn't get much airtime, and considering they've made billions at the box office, you'd think Fox would try and cash in on that, especially as they're owned by Disney now. DC, on the other hand, has a lot to offer us still, like this riddle. Riddle me good, riddle me right. In old 60s superhero shows, they flashed up words as they fight. And here's the inspiration behind the gag we just saw. Obviously, the true inspiration is the comics, because that's how they'd get across the action on the pages. But when they brought comic book stuff to life, they kind of melded both genres, and we got the flashing words on screen thing. If we're talking about fighting, though, there's only one superhero I can think of who'd won in on a fist fight with me, and that's the Incredible Hulk. What's Hulk's famous line? You won't like me when I'm angry? Well, the first time we see the Hulk in the show, it's when Peter imagines himself as the angry green guy.
Oh, please don't make me angry, pal. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
All right, Peter, that's enough.
Then a couple seasons later, Peter's Hulk obsession continues when he compares Hulk to Jesus Christ.
But that he must let the world think that he is dead until he can find a way to control the raging spirit that dwells within him. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, that's nice and sensitive, Pete. I'm sure Mr. Weed would have loved that. The big green mean machine will be back in a short while, but for now, though, it's time to take a look at our next hero, or should I say heroine, Wonder Woman. In the comics and films, she's pretty much a beast, but in Family Guy, not so much. We first see her losing a game of strip poker with Peter.
Sorry, Wonder Woman, I got 3 kings. Now let's see your pair. All right. Hey, Robin, what are you looking at me for? Look at her.
Peter likes the daughter of Zeus so much that he even dresses up as her when he finds out he's got another dad in Ireland.
Peter, Mickey is your real father.
Oh, my God. I gotta find him. To Ireland.
Not sure I'd want to meet my dad for the first time dressed like that, but whatever. Peter's not the only one who likes to dress up as Wonder Woman, though, because Twinkle the Kid is also a big fan of the infamous heroine.
He spent hours in the backyard playing Wonder Woman. He's gonna kill me.
There's something so innocent yet so sinister about that kid. I mean, Twinkie. Wonder Woman's next actual appearance comes from the time Superman was perving on her while she was taking a whiz.
Hey there, Wonder Woman. Flying your invisible plane, I see.
Boy, this is awkward. I'm actually in the lavatory of the invisible plane.
Oh, you mean right now you're...
Yeah.
So I couldn't help but notice you didn't wash your hands in the invisible sink.
Yet another piece of evidence that Superman is not a good dude in Family Guy. He's not as bad as Lois, though, who cheats on Peter with Bill Clinton. She compares herself to Lorena Bobbitt, who married the Thing, and chopped his Winky off.
I've been a worse wife than Lorena Bobbitt when she was married to the Thing.
Oh my god, where is it? Where'd she throw it? Oh god, oh god!
Is this what you're looking for?
Grim by name, grim by nature. I know he's made out of stone and all, but he 100% would have felt that. As we flick back over to DC, the next cameo is a blink and you'll miss it moment, which is all the more fitting because it's the Flash. Basically, Brian's getting super greedy and it's driving a wedge between him and Stewie and their business dealings.
You ruined this. We were a good team, like Ricky and the Flash.
I love you, Ricky.
I love you, the Flash.
Yeah, the movie he was thinking of, The Flash, is actually the name of her band, but still, any excuse to see the speedster superhero is good with me. We're about to go from lightning fast to the God of Thunder now because it's Thor's turn in the spotlight. Technically, you've already seen him in our Avengers segment, but here we get a nice, fresh, live-action shot of him when Brian's trying to turn Stewie back into a baby.
Are you sure? Yes. Would you like to first see a photo of what you're turning down? No. Too bad.
You gotta admit that haircut is worth gene splicing yourself for. Anyway, we add Batman, so it's only fair that we include his trusty sidekick, Robin the Boy Wonder. There's nothing that wondrous about him. He's just a kid.
Hey, don't worry. I'm here.
Robin? They said you?
Yeah.
Hey, at least he's trying to help. I'm sure he's got some contraption that'll save those girls, and if not, unlucky. No offense, Robin, but it's time for a real hero. Spider-Man's back for round 2. Remember last time when he saved everyone's butts? Well, when he's called into action again, he's a little reluctant.
There's no way across. Spidey, can you swing us across with your web?
No, I can't swing you across. And it's Spider-Man, not Spidey.
I'm pretty sure I've heard people call you Spidey.
Yeah, close friends. What's your name?
Peter?
Hey, Petey, do stuff for me.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't like it. And you're a fat nobody and I'm Spider-Man, so how do you think I feel?
Hey, I've been calling him Spidey because he's my uncle's nephew, sister's brother's friend. Me and him are tight. Not tight enough to save me from that ladder, though. If you guys know anything about Spider-Man, you'll know that a certain newspaper owner, J. Jonah Jameson, is always on the lookout for snaps of the guy. And when Peter had his comic published and Simpsons guy, Jonah greenlit his strip thanks to Pete grabbing a shot of the Web Wonder.
Why can't anyone get me a picture of the Spider-Man?
Here you go. Yeah, I got a whole subreddit of superhero thong shots.
I think the authorities should look into that subreddit. Although if you guys wanted to see what one of Peter's subreddit users looks like, then look no further.
Can you cure my cancer?
No, but how about if Spider-Man gives you a $50 gift card to Sears?
Here, get well.
His Spidey costume is pretty good, compared to Peter's anyway.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Here comes Peter on the clothesline, but his name's not Peter, it is Spider-Man! Spider-Man!
Wrong theme there, buddy. That's the Batman theme, which is pretty coincidental because the Bat is back, and with a bang. You guys know he has his own Batcave under his manor and it's fully kitted out with serious stuff, right? Well, Stewie even goes down there one time to take a look and to call Batman out on how easy it is to find.
Hey, anything's possible, right? I mean, I once found the Batcave. Look, you can't expect to hire 60 workers to dig a cave under your house and then keep it a secret. I mean, those men live in this town.
Yeah, but I told them it was part of a geological survey.
Batman. They built a lazy Susan for your nuclear car. That's something they consider conversation worthy.
If you guys want to see what they're talking about, then here's a nice sweeping view of the real Batcave. Speaking of real, the elephant in the room here is, of course, Adam West. He actually played Batman and it was a staple on the show. Well, in season 15's Inside Family Guy, they finally let the Bat in him loose.
This is how we did that. Bet you didn't know.
And here's Adam West in his prime, donning the Batsuit.
Of course, Robin. Even crime fighters must eat. And especially you. You're a growing boy and you need your nutrition.
Back to Family Guy's version of Batman now. We've already seen what it's like to be annoyed by the bat signal, but it looks like Commissioner Gordon is especially impatient here.
I see it! God!
You know what? I'm with Batman on this one. They didn't even give the guy a second before spamming him. I guess this is the superhero equivalent of being triple texted, if you guys didn't know by now. Clearly the creators of Family Guy are big fans of superheroes. I mean, they even pick obscure ones like Ghost Rider. Although he's hardly heroic here, and more like a run-down basketball star looking to make a quick buck.
See giant monster trucks, shoot at monster trucks, and best of all, you can smoke inside. See the Ghost Rider while smoking inside. Fire an AR-15 while smoking inside.
Hey, I got a question. Does anyone know if you're allowed to smoke inside of that monster truck rally? Surprisingly, the next hero on our list is one that's featured a lot more than most, and that's Aquaman. Like Thor, we've already seen him once or twice, but he gets his own solo appearances like in season 4 when he's abusing his underwater powers.
Yeah?
Hey, can you grab me another beer?
Yeah. Anything else? Maybe, you know, a TV guide and, you know, another pillow for your feet or something like that?
No, actually, you know what? Give me like a Dewar's and soda, and you know, try to keep the salt water out of it if you could.
Try to keep the salt water.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by salt water. You know, I don't. It's a little bit difficult.
I know.
I'm
just saying. Try.
Yeah.
To keep
Okay. I'll try. Yeah. You want me to wipe your ass too?
I'm Team Fish on this one so far, guys. I don't know about you.
Oh wow, that's a helpful tone.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You know, you're kind of abusing your powers a little bit. Don't you think?
You know,
It's a little bit ridiculous.
you know what? Actually, this is all time that could be spent getting me my beverage.
Even though he comes across as a jerk, Aquaman can be a good guy. I mean, here he is saving lives.
Wow, you saved our lives, Aquaman.
Just doing my job.
Arthur Curry! Did you see Aquaman? He was just here!
Oh, darn. I must have missed him.
We forgot to tell him thanks.
Oh, I have a feeling he already knows.
I don't know what it is about this guy, but even when he's being nice, he rubs me the wrong way. Anyway, he'll be back in a little while. For now, though, it's time to move back on over to Marvel. Or should I say, Marble. Because when Peter starts going crazy with his chainsaw, carving out Groot into a tree, Joe can't pronounce anything right.
Hey, guys, check it out. It's Groot!
Oh yeah, from that Marvel movie.
That's not Groot's only reference in the show, though, although I'm pretty sure he'd wish it was, because after Herbert literally explodes when watching Chris and Peter wrestle topless, his dog Jesse plants a piece of him, and this grows.
I am Herbert! I am Herbert! I am Herbert! I am Herbert!
We've only had a few villains so far on this list, but we're about to hit you with a mother load as we come to the Legion of Doom. The villains are using a nearby lake to plot the death of Jesus Christ, apparently.
With the Legion of Doom to assassinate Jesus, using the lake as a base.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
How did she discover our plan?
Me, Solomon Grundy, kind of dropped the ball on that one.
I thought you were better than that, Solomon Grundy. The Legion of Doom does make another appearance in the show. It's another blink and you'll miss a cameo, though.
What else is in this swamp?
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Not now!
Okay.
And the Legion of Doom loves hiding in random lakes. I kind of feel bad for them. Always slightly damp. I feel worse for the next super on our list, though, because Submariner is constantly being misidentified as another hero.
We're busy. We're hanging out with Aquaman.
I told you, I'm not Aquaman. I am the Submariner.
What's your deal?
I'm just like Aquaman, but I can't get fish to do things.
That's the big thing.
I mean, isn't that all Aquaman does?
No, he can also breathe underwater, and he's strong, like me.
I mean, Aquaman is a pretty sweet hero to be compared to, but if you can't talk to fish, dude, you are a little redundant. I mean, this is what being an underwater hero is all about.
Hey, guys!
Hey, Aquaman!
Yeah. Hey, make a fish do something.
Oh, shucks, guys, I don't know. I guess I could do something like this.
Wow, a real superhero.
I have little wings on my feet.
Yeah, and it's over. It's over.
Actually, I kind of feel sorry for the guy. I also feel sorry for General Zod and his gang, because when they showed up in Season 3, Lois wiped the floor with them and sent them back to Krypton. Guys, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Lois is the strongest hero that ever made it to Marvel or DC. Even though Zod got destroyed by Lois, he doesn't leave Quahog. He actually moves there. And in Hot Pocket Dial, Quagmire becomes his neighbor.
Lois? Peter? Zod?
Hey, you're parked behind my trapezoid thing.
Yeah, I'll move it in a sec.
All this hero talk has made me realize that we haven't had any X-Men on our list so far, so let's change that. With the time we saw Iceman explain to his wife where he was last night.
Honey, where'd you go when you went out last night?
Just over to Tom's house. Played some poker, had some brewskis, you know.
Really? Then would you mind explaining that?
At least they know how to touch a man. Oh, walk away.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, dude. I'm no judge. If we're having one of the X-Men, then why not have a whole bunch more of them? Because here's the time Peter and the gang got drawn into being mutants, like, literally.
Hey, can you make us X-Men?
What a surprise.
I know it seems like you're being typecast, Joe, and you are, but Professor X is one of the cooler X-Men, so, like, look on the bright side, right? The coolest mutant in the X-Men is without a doubt Wolverine, but he's made to look like a complete nerd when Neil Goldman dresses up as him, but Lois somehow stays true to the mystique of Mystique.
These conventions usually have Segway parking.
Hello? Am I too late for the Q&A?
Yeah, but you're just in time for the T&A.
Mrs. Griffin, what are you...
Shh. You can call me Mystique.
Mrs. Griffin, this is wrong.
Well, look at this, Meg. Your boyfriend is violating both your contract and my wife.
Meg, I wasn't doing anything. Mrs. Griffin was just how you're bending it.
There's so many things wrong with that. Anyway, seeing as we've had Superman, Zod and his gang, and a few others from the world of Superman, let's finish the set by looking at the time Family Guy parodied his father, Jor-El. From the time Lois used expired coupons to buy drugs, and he put her on Kryptonian trial.
This council has no hesitation in pronouncing you guilty.
Guilty. You're on mute, Jor-El. Jor-El, you have to unmute yourself.
Derp, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay, we got you.
Okay, guilty.
And here's the talking ghost head of Jor-El that they're parodying from Superman 2.
Guilty. Guilty.
I need to give the old Superman films a rewatch. They look like they still hold up today. Well, apart from the cellophane stuff, but we'll get to that a little later. For now, though, let's look at another set of underrated Marvel characters, the Wonder Twins. Their first reference in the show was by Peter and Brian after they got their rings and thought that they might have magical Wonder Twin powers.
Twin powers activate. Form of steam.
Peter, we got these in a box of Frankenberry.
But then, a whole season later, we find out Peter was a member of the Wonder Twins, only he uses his powers for perversion instead of crime fighting.
No, I didn't.
Oh, come on, Chris. Everybody's done something they're not proud of. Like when I used to be a Wonder Twin.
Peter, the old schoolhouse is on fire. Let's go.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Form of a hawk. Come on, Peter.
Yeah, I'll be right behind you. Shape of Jaina's tampon. And now I play the waiting game.
I'm just gonna let you guys sit with that one because next on our list is Oswald Cobblepot, or to give him a street name, the Penguin. We see the Tiny Terror in the episode When You Wish Upon a Weinstein, where he's laughing at a bunch of nuns as they're gearing up to attack Peter. The Penguin isn't exactly the most obvious villain or hero in the books, but the next guy on our list is pretty obscure. His name is Apache Chief, a DC hero from the show Super Friends from the 70s who could make himself grow to huge sizes. Like here he is helping Peter put a satellite on the roof.
Apache Chief, put the satellite on the roof.
Sure, Peter. Apache Chief, nay, Chuck.
Well, that was the high point of my day. Guess I'll go gamble.
You get the idea. Well, there's another reference to the Chief, courtesy of Quagmire. It's not his full body that he wants to grow, though. He's just got one area in mind.
Oh, you can't resist the Q-Man and my super-powered genitalia. Apache penis, nay, Chuck.
You go on and beat it, little Nick.
You're a meanie.
I don't know about you guys, but I think I'd also hit a guy over the head if he started saying incantations and his junk started glowing and growing. Frickin' idiot. Every dude has that power built. Anyway, it's time to circle back to a few heroes we've already seen a bit of, starting with the Incredible Hulk, where we see Peter go all-out Hulk one more time, and that's in Season 9, when the show parodies the 70s TV version of Hulk.
Ow, I hurt myself changing this tire!
That title sequence is a shot-for-shot remake of the 70s show. Take a look for yourself. About a more up-to-date Hulk, though. Well, when Brian and Stewie start doing donuts on Mark Ruffalo's lawn, they see that the Hulk isn't just some movie magic.
Yeah!
Come on, you guys, knock it off.
Hey, why don't you turn into the Hulk? Oh, right, you're just a Hollywood sissy.
I'm calling the cops.
Oh, you hear that, Brian? Hulk's calling the cops.
Turns out old Mark really was the Hulk. And Brian and Stewie got tossed clear up to New Hampshire.
Mark is not to be messed with. And neither is Aquaman. In the water, anyway. I mean, he's pretty useless on land, as you're about to see.
Help! Somebody help!
Scream all you want. Nobody can hear you out here.
I can.
Aquaman, help!
Hey, let her go.
Or what?
Or, I don't know, man, but you're lucky you're not doing that over here in the ocean, or else I would stop you.
For God's sakes, help! Do something!
Oh, if you don't like starfish, you're gonna be mad about what I just did.
Oh, God, help!
Oh, you're in for it now, buddy. I got like 5 fish coming to help.
And a complete scumbag to boot. Don't worry, karma comes to us all. And when Chris becomes buds with this evil closet monkey, they go for a spot of fishing. Look, I know the guy's a pretty bad egg, but did he really need to die like that? It's no skin off my nose. Sorry, no algae off my coral reef. As you can see, though, he's not got the greatest superhero image in the world. Speaking of which, the Super Friends don't exactly have the greatest image on the show either. You'll see what I mean. I'm not sure if Aquaman's gone up or down here in reputation now that Chris is being him, but Family Guy, as we come to expect, does a pretty faithful recreation of the original 1977 Super Friend intro. If there's one guy in both comic book universes that can take out the Super Friends, it's gotta be Thanos. As soon as he snaps the fingers on his Infinity Stone covered hand, it's over for like half the universe, and sadly, Peter and the guys take some big casualties.
So I guess Thanos got the Mind Stone.
Wow, so now he's got all of them.
I guess so.
What does that mean for us?
I have no idea.
I knew it was gonna be us.
If you had to get rid of 2 of the guys, who would you pick? I'd say by the Quagmire and Joe, but that's just me. I know we don't see the big purple guy here, but if there's anyone you'd want to spend less time with in a room alone, I can think of one guy. The Joker! Although to be specific, I'm talking about Peter's Joker, which is somehow worse. You gotta give credit where it's due, though, because sure, while Pete's Joker is bad, his Deadpool is great.
Call me Red Stool. The treatment didn't give me powers, but it did spread cancer to my anus.
Just call me anus of the morning. Anus, just touch my cheek before you anus.
How does a guy that big move so gracefully through the air? I know that guy's been pounding the chimichangas. He's more Wide Wilson than Wade Wilson, but he makes it look easy. Anyway, to finish things off, it's the return of the Man of Steel, and we already know he's not the nicest guy. But did you know he's so bad that he actually ends up in hell?
Pawn John Wilkes Booth? Hey, what are you doing here?
I killed the hooker. She made a crack about me being faster than a speeding bullet, so I ripped her in half like a phone book.
See what I mean? I guess that's what happens when you live with Peter for a week, because the last son of Krypton did in the episode Blind Ambition.
I haven't felt this out of place since that week I lived with Superman.
We must stop Lex Luthor before he irradiates the world's supply of gold.
Hi. Sorry, I know you got a meeting going on, but, we are officially running low on Mr. Pibb and Cheez-Its. Just putting it out there, if you're heading to the store later, 800-mile drive for me, like, 5 seconds for you. Whatever, I'm not here.
So you can sort of see why he'd be driven to go on a villain arc. Before we get to Superman being a bit of a jerk, though, we see Family Guy parody his infamous Cellophane-S.
Prepare to be destroyed, Superman. What was that?
Yeah, take that, you jerk.
That was a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, well, that's the idea. Slowed you down.
I'll say, ow.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No.
Yeah, well, take that.
Here's what they're referencing, and if you thought they were being goofy, if anything, they undersold it. Now, we just seen Superman's Fortress of Solitude, and I guess someone's got to clean it while he's out. I wonder who he's got as a house cleaner.
Mr. Superman not here.
Well, we're looking for a missing...
I know. Mr. Superman, he know he's here.
Yeah, okay. Well, can you just give him this flyer?
I know. I have no money.
Just take this flyer, and if you see this baby...
No.
I hope he's paying her well. I heard she's on 11 bottles of lemon pledge an hour, which is above minimum wage. Now, I got a question for you guys. You ever wonder what it'd be like if Superman was from Boston? No. Well, you want to?
I've noticed that you're never around when Superman's here. Are you Superman?
What is you, whacked in the head? I'm Clark, plain old Clark. Okay, back to our Boston newspaper job.
I'm not sure what that's about, I'll be honest with you, but I'm sure Boston Superman is a dang shot better than Dean Cain's 1990 Superman.
Hey, is that Dean Cain on that park bench? Oh, God.
All this Superman talk makes me wonder, will he ever fully reveal his true identity to Lois? Lois Lane, not Lois Griffin. Because right now, Lois just thinks he's a nerdy guy called Clark.
Lois, I love you, and I want there to be no more secrets between us. I am Superman.
Oh my God.
The only thing that can kill me is kryptonite, or latex, or lambskin.
What about polyurethane?
All that stuff.
Pretty underwhelming now that I've seen it. Maybe that's why we've never done it. Imagination is better than the real thing. And with that, we've reached the end game. Will those final points be enough for DC to secure the W? Well, I can tell you that Marvel managed to clock in a score of 28, whereas DC, their final score is 38, meaning that the creators of Family Guy are bigger DC fans than Marvel fans. Granted, without Superman and Batman, Marvel would have crushed them, but when you got two of the most iconic characters in, history, it's hard to ignore. Family Guy is chock full of references, so if you guys have any other ideas for a video like this, then please let me know. The action don't gotta stop here, though, because another super video has just appeared on your screen, so give it on a click. I'll catch you on over there. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.